Hey guys, it's your girl Lala Loopy, and I know it's been like forever since I've posted anything to the vlog. I think the last thing I posted, we had moved and we were trying to get everything together. So I'm going to do a super quick recap. I think that was in June, the last time I posted. And it's August. I believe that I took some time off as a necessary act, because honestly the move, the upheaval, really trying to embrace the three words that God spoke to me: acceptance, now, love. It took all summer. I kind of dropped off the radar for the summer. To kind of focus on refocusing and trying to evaluate where I am and where I want to be. So I took a break. And obviously there's no apologizing for that, because really these are things we have to do, not just as lupus patients, but as people. We have to give ourselves permission to unplug and take a break. So I did. I took a break from everything and everyone except for my family. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm driving and I heard a siren, but I couldn't see where it was coming from, and I was at a four-way stop, so I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to pull out and then be an impetus for whatever was coming, but it never came, so it was away in the distance. So anyway, I gave myself permission to take a break from everything and everyone that wasn't my family. And I'm sure at some point people would say I'm selfish and I can't expect them to be there and, you know, wait around for me to get my head straight. And I'm okay. I'm okay if they choose not to wait around and wait for me to get my head straight, because for me it's so important to have my head straight, you know? So I took some time off and kind of focused on refocusing. And to be honest with you, yeah, but I was saying it doesn't really matter if they have an issue with it, because I have to take care of me and I have to get my mind right. And I refuse to be one of these people who smile for everybody and then go in the closet and cry and bemoan everything that's going on in my life. That's not me. I don't try and cover up things. I don't try and sweep them under the rug, because I'm a firm believer that you can't fix a problem if you don't acknowledge it and then face it. So I acknowledge it and then I face it, because I'm an adult. And so I realized I realized that moving and downsizing and giving away a lot of things and coming to terms with the fact that we were definitely a one-income family took a lot out of my psyche. I felt like I was maybe letting my children down. I felt like this was all my fault. If I didn't have lupus and I hadn't been diagnosed with narcolepsy, with cataplexy, I would still be working and our lifestyle wouldn't have to change. And so I was riddled with guilt. And I always say guilt is a non-emotion. It's a waste of energy. But I'm human, right? So I was riddled with guilt, and it started feeling like sadness. And people who live with chronic diseases tend to suffer more with depression and anxiety and things of those natures, because you just do. We do. But me, being me, decided, I don't do that whole depression thing. I don't do that. I give myself permission to be sad. I give myself permission to be angry sometimes. I give myself permission to fully experience pretty much any emotion that I may have. But I don't give in to that whole I'm depressed thing, because I can't. I can't let myself do that, you know? And I know that some people will see this and hear me say I don't give in to the whole depression thing, and it sounds as if I don't think that depression is real. And there's nothing further from the truth. I'm well aware of the reality of depression. I completely understand that it is a chemical imbalance that's taking place in the brain. It is a disease. It is a disease. I'm also pretty spiritual. And you guys who have watched my vlogs, you know that. I am spirit first, human second. So I deal with physical disease the way I deal with my physical life. I acknowledge that it's a part of my human experience, which makes it finite, which means it can't last always, because the human experience doesn't last always. So I acknowledge that disease is a part of my human experience. I mean, I'd be a goober not to acknowledge it. Full sun, so I probably look 3 shades lighter than I normally would. But I also understand from a spiritual perspective that when my spirit is in a state of dis-ease, D-I-S space E-A-S-E, when my spirit is not at ease, when there's dis-ease in my spirit and I don't deal with it, then it will manifest itself as disease in my physical. And so, because I know that, because I understand that as my truth, and it may not be the truth for everybody, you know? My truth doesn't have to be the truth for everybody, but for me, it's my truth. I am a firm believer that when my spirit is not at ease and I don't deal with it, I don't bring it back to balance, then it manifests itself as disease in my body. So when I say I don't do the depression things, I don't allow that to be a part of my diseases that I have to deal with. I simply need that when I start to get those feelings of sadness and they're overwhelming, I know that it's a spiritual problem for me, that my spirit just isn't at ease, and I need to deal with it. So that's what I did. I took the summer and I dealt with my spirit. I fed my spirit. I cleaned my spirit. I dealt with it. I hung out with it. I surrendered my flesh to my spirit. So, what does that mean? It means that I took care of my infinite. And I didn't focus so much on the finite aspects of my life. The finite aspects would be my friends, my social life, going out, doing things, engaging in social norms and expectations. I didn't do any of that. I washed my finite, I fed my finite, I rested my finite, but I really devoted the summer to setting my spirit back to balance, because I was kind of spiraling into feelings of depression and guilt and shame. And no, those are not things that my spirit will bear. Those are not fruits of my spirit. So I had to get rid of that, and I did. I took time out to refocus and rebalance, and that's why you guys haven't heard from me in a long time. And I can't say that I am 1,000% in balance right now, but I am in a much better place to honor the 3 words that God gave me. I'm in a much better place to not only honor those words, but apply those words. And that's important. Like really, 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 really important. That I'm in a place where I can honor and accept God's instructions for me. I can honor and accept that regardless of what's happening in my life, whether or not I feel as if I'm in control or have a hand in it, I'm able to truly accept it. I can accept it, and I can accept it in that moment and not think about how it's going to affect my tomorrow or what I did in my past to bring it about. Nope, I just accept it in the moment. And then I remind myself that I am loved and I am always capable of loving. And for me, again, it makes all the difference. So, your girl Lala Loopy has been taking care of herself. I'll start up my vlogs again. I just needed that time. So I hope that when you need time, that you take it. And don't apologize for it. Because it doesn't make sense to apologize for it. I mean, that's my 2 cents. Anyway. So, that's it. I just wanted to, say hi, let you know I'm still here. I didn't, drop off the face of the earth. And I'll get started with vlogging again. Because I got my mind right. I got my spirit right? So, take care of you. Honor God by taking care of all that's been created, including you. And have a blessed day. Share your gifts with someone. The more you give, the more you give. Right? Okay. Please remember to like, share, and follow. I need followers. Okay? And I will talk with you guys later. Be blessed. Have a great day. And just know, whatever's happening is exactly what's supposed to happen in that moment. And regardless of what happens, you are always loved and you are always capable of loving. I'm signing off. Have a good one.